Today we're going to take a look at some truly terrifying looking creatures. This is the Alice Madness Returns pack. Based on American McGee's Alice Madness Returns, the video game, an absolute phenomenal game that I think deserves a sequel. And I myself didn't play it all that much, but I do remember watching people play it when I was younger, and it looked pretty creepy. As you can probably tell from this NPC right here. Now the really cool thing about this pack is apparently all these NPCs do retain their original attacks. So if you remember the attacks from the game, okay. Then hopefully this is going to be a trip down memory lane for some of you. So it does appear to have some sort of ranged attack, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I really don't want to get hit by that. But it also has a charging attack. That is pretty telegraphed. Now remember, Alice Madness Returns is a platforming game, so to say. As in, it has some sort of 3D platforming. So there's obviously going to be a lot of movement in the game. And of course, you can't expect the attacks to be super instant like they are in Garry's mod, because, well, you wouldn't be able to dodge them in the actual game. That, by the way, did half of my health. So this one in particular does like to keep its distance. That is until it charges at you with its however many feet that is. The good thing about this NPC pack is that, well, they're pretty easy to kill. So apparently in the original game, you can even interrupt their attacks. Or you could just kill them too. Next up, we have the Card Guard. And wow, what an entrance! And oh my god, this dude is ravenous. Right out of the gate, straight coming for us. Now, if you guys don't know what American McGee's Alice is, it's pretty much like a twisted, demented version of, well, Alice in Wonderland. And I think it's freaking amazing. This is such a beautiful pack. And as we can see with the, oh, it can jump? As we can see with the attacks, this guy is not messing around. He's got a flurry of different slashing attacks. He can jump. Can we interrupt his attacks, though? Oh, we did! We actually knocked him down, too! So this is a good... Wait, is he healing? Hey! Stop healing! Oh. Okay, now he's actually dead. The Card Guard Elite. This is going to be the ringleader of the Card Guard. So I imagine that they'd probably have a few regular Card Guards behind him. So leading the pack, this guy's got a pretty heavy weapon. And I'm gonna be straight with y'all. There's no way I'm living that. Okay, 9 health, never mind, we're good. Now, if only there was a way I could heal by pulling chunks of metal out of my skin. Anyway, it does look like these smaller guards are definitely quite a bit faster, which means that they're gonna be the ones that you want to take out first. But what about the big boy? Well, after we kill his goons, it looks like he really is all that's left. Now, can we interrupt his heavy attack? And... we didn't stop that very well. Apparently not, but we can kill him, and that is just as good. The Executioner. And I thought the Card Guard Elite was big. This dude is next level. He's got a gigantic scythe. I imagine this was probably... I imagine that this was definitely one of the bosses in the original game. It doesn't look like he really likes to move around that much. Oh my god! I shouldn't have said anything! I think I definitely pissed him off. So this is probably going to be one of the hardest fights in the game. He's got 3,000 health. He's got a ginormous scythe that can pretty much reach me from across the map, which is always fun to deal with. I had to pull out the big smoke there for just a moment. This dude is actually terrifying. I don't even know what to say. I'm trying to not die here. We can see he does have quite a few attacks. He's taunting us, the roars, the animations, guys, everything is intact. If you're a big Alice fan, you're going to love this NPC pack. I'm just gonna go ahead and dish out a crap ton of damage here, hoping to God that he just falls over and dies before we do. But it looks like we're not gonna make it. Lesson learned, don't get cornered by a gigantic card with a big ass scythe. Alright, this dude is actually like really scary to fight. So we're gonna go ahead, try to kill him before he kills us again. That attack might have gotten him stuck. This NPC in particular is not very fond of this map. I don't know why, but he just keeps... Oh, that's his trick. He tries to get you off guard. However, Oh! Okay, that scared me. I thought he was doing one last attack. The Ipot. Okay, this thing just looks awesome. I, again, love the designs. That was explosive. And the radius of that is actually pretty terrifying. I love the little kettle whistle. That's such a cool little addition. It does seem to leave a poisonous residue behind. Not too sure if that has a lasting effect. Let's go ahead and see, though. It does... Oh, wait. Okay, no, it does not. It doesn't do anything. And you're gonna notice this little guy... He likes to keep his distance, which is going to be something that I mentioned earlier, where some NPCs don't want to be close to you. As you can see, he's trying to get as far as he can. Such a cool mechanic, although when you do get up in his face, he's not afraid to throw some, metal. That looks like it hurts. So I'm just going to go ahead, shoot it right in the eye. It looks like... Oh, clever design. So just like in the game, the actual pot itself is pretty much invincible, but the eyeball is its weak spot. And that's the thing you're going to want to shoot if you want to, well, have any hope of doing any damage. This thing can also jump too, apparently. Alright, this thing is pretty quick. It's going to really test my accuracy skills. We're doing a lot of damage, though, so I'm really happy with how this fight's going. The actual explosions themselves, well, they're pretty easy to dodge, I'm not going to lie. As long as you're just not sitting still, you should be okay. Although it does do a nice chunk of damage. Alright, I think we've gotten it. Yup. And that was the Ipot. Next up, we have the ice shark. So despite its name, it looks to be more resembling of an anglerfish. Oh! With legs! Which is something that wouldn't even exist in my absolute worst nightmares. But he does have a few cool attacks. He's got that diving sliding attack that we saw there. Right there. Definitely don't want to get hit by that. Wait. Is that it? It could be a trap. Maybe he does disguise himself so that when I go over that area, he comes back out. But it doesn't seem like he's coming back out. I think the dude just dipped. Alright guys, I really don't know what was up with that. I do want to see all of his attacks. Like this one, that's a pretty dangerous looking attack. But I also like to see... Oh, that did way too much damage. There was like an ice breath attack he used right there. That looks pretty cool. Literally. But we're not going to deal with that, so... Thankfully, this enemy does not seem to be all that dangerous. Oh, okay, I see now. You think you're clever. Alright, I thought that would work. It did not. He does pop out and kills me. Now, as much as I'd love to try to see more attacks from this guy, I'm not going to hold my breath. If you want to subscribe, I totally understand. The Insidious Ruin. Oh, I don't know why I'm getting a lot of bendy vibes. Maybe it's the tarry body. But this thing is an absolute freak of nature, an abomination if you will, trying to slap us with its freaky looking baby face. It's got a myriad of different combos it can use to try to slap the shit out of us literally, but I'm not going to deal with that right now. Thankfully, ooh. Okay, so this one does react to your shots. It's also pretty annoying, so we're just going to go ahead and kill it. Oh my god, it actually deflates. And last up we have the Menacing Ruin. Pretty much... the thing we just fought, but on steroids. It shoots fireballs. Because we didn't have an NPC... Oh. Scratch the fireball thing. It can create molten shockwaves. An absolute beast of an NPC. This thing is actually really cool. Although, do my eyes deceive me? Only 900 health. I don't know why. I guess I figured it would have more. Thankfully... Oh. Oh god, no, not thankfully. Bullets don't seem to do anything, although when I do shoot its mask, it does kind of make a glassy sound. Perhaps we have to break the mask first. Oh, it is guarding its mask. That is interesting. Oh, okay, wait, we did some damage. I don't know how we did it, but we did some damage, although it also did a lot of damage to a... Oh, okay. Whoa, this is really testing my dodging skills. I gotta be honest, I think a good... Wait. Oh. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm impressed by this. This thing is actually formidable, and I think it healed. Am I losing it? It looks like its health is a little bit higher than it was. This is that moment where playing the game would have definitely been advantageous. Alright, round 3. Shirley. There we go. Okay. All we had to do was shoot the face. For some reason, it was so difficult. And there you have it. That was the Alice Madness Returns NPC pack. Guys, if you're a fan of horror NPCs, I think you're going to love this. If you like the Alice game, you're going to love it even more. I personally absolutely adore this pack, and I love the designs of these creatures. American McGee is pretty tight with his designs. But as always, guys, thanks so much for watching until the end. All the links will be in the description. If you want to save 20% off your next G Fuel order, use code NecrosVideos94. As always, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Stay awesome. And until next time, thanks for watching, and farewell.